Be able to present Patty Kester-Smith from Sharp with us tonight. How you doing, Patty?
Good.
Patty is going to show us what's new and what's important about this particular item right here, and that is the Sharp Carousel Microwave. Now, this one's regularly priced at $280. The QVC on-air price tonight is $197.33. It's a beauty. It's item K895, and it's got 600 watts of power. Patty, what do you think we have here?
Well, that's a great price on a full wattage microwave with a carousel in it. The carousel is the most important feature in the microwave oven business today. It turns the food so you don't have to. If you've gone in the grocery store, you look at all the frozen food packages, all the microwave instructions, they all indicate turning and rotating, and they wouldn't put that on there if it wasn't necessary.
That's because the klystron tube is pretty directional, isn't it? Pretty
the magnetron
unidirectional.
Tube, right.
Yeah.
Microwaves tend, one of their characteristics is they tend to gather, and one microwave might have a hot spot here or a cold spot there. The only way to eliminate that, and two identical microwaves might cook differently, the only way to get even cooking is to turn the food. That's why all the microwave cookbooks, all of the instructions tell you to turn and rotate. We're going to brown some ground beef tonight.
Brown some ground? Well, let's show the folks at home what we've got right there. Some ground beef.
That's a half a pound of ground beef, and one of the hardest things to learn about cooking in a microwave is timing. This microwave oven kind of has a mind of its own. It has a feature called instant action, and 12 of the most common foods are listed on the front of the panel. Okay, like a baked potato. If you wanted to cook a medium baked potato, you'd simply touch baked potato. It would program 5.5 minutes.
How about that?
Here we have hamburger, 4 ounces. Well, this is 8 ounces, Steve.
Okay, what do you do?
That's twice as much.
Touch it twice?
There's a button on here that says double quantity.
Really?
You want to touch it? Touch double quantity.
Okay, double quantity here.
And hamburger, 4 ounces.
Okay.
And it's doubled my time, 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Now wait, it's going to brown a quarter of a pound in 1 minute and 10 seconds?
Well, it's not quite double, but it's a little bit more time for twice as much. That's why we've automatically programmed to figure it out.
How about that?
Because of the fat content in the meat, the caramelization of fats will cause the meat to brown. If you noticed, I'm doing it in just a plastic colander.
Yes.
The kind of colander you would drain pasta in, and the fat will just drain through to the plate below, to the pie plate I have down there, and that's a super easy way to get nice, lean, browned ground beef.
Patty, well, notice as you're looking right into the microwave right now, the carousel's working perfectly. And let me give the folks at home the dimensions on this machine. Let me see, we're talking 20.5 by 12.5 by 15.5 inches, so it's really quite small.
That's right. But it's got a large inside. This would hold a 14-pound turkey in there.
Really?
Yes, and the carousel, people look in there and they see the round carousel in a square oven and they think, well, what about those corners? Well, any microwave cookbook, any microwave cook will tell you round dishes cook best. If you go out and spend maybe $8, $10 for one new dish, you'll be cooking much better, get better results, and it'll fit right on the carousel and turn. This is better than a 12-inch diameter carousel. 600 watts is full wattage. This has
one of the things I like about this is that this control panel on the front is nicely set up so that you don't have to worry too much about dirt and grease and things like that.
Let me just break this up. That's right. It's nice and smooth. It's a touch panel, very much like a Sharp calculator would have. And it's easy to keep clean. You have a time of day clock when your timer's not counting down. You have 5 power levels: high, medium, low, and low.
Okay.
So you could relate that to the dial on your cooktop at home. Also, you have an auto start. You could put, because the carousel's turning the food and you don't have to come back and turn it, you could stick your roast in there or your meatloaf and set the auto start to come on maybe a half an hour later while you go pick up the kids from school and take them to dance lessons or swimming lessons. The roast comes on, it starts cooking, you walk in the house, it's done.
How about
you put your vegetables or your potatoes in, set the table, and the meal's all ready.
Well, I can see from the door here that it's got a very large interior, but I think it's more important that we talk about the very small exterior. This is the kind of item that you can fit just about anywhere on any kitchen shelf or on any, what do you call it, countertop. And
okay,
got a nice job of
now see
browning.
the heat that's left in this, that's called standing time.
Okay.
Finishes browning it very nicely.
How
it's
about
by the time you break it up with a fork, it will be browned. And what I've already done, I did some backstage, and we made some taco meat, put in some taco seasoning. See, that's nice and brown now. It's ready to cook.
That?
And I've made some nachos.
Sounds
Now,
good. Sounds good to me. I'm liking those nachos.
one of my favorite features, do you know how many times you throw something in a microwave for a minute or 2 minutes? Or you're always adding a minute to your cooking time.
Right.
This oven has a feature called Minute Plus.
Okay.
All you do is touch it once. It comes on for a minute on high. If I touch it again, it's going to give me 2 minutes.
Oh,
or
okay,
if
so
I
it adds a
come
minute
back
every...
and want to add a minute or two, I just touch Minute Plus.
Okay.
And that's a super convenient feature. You're not having to go through putting in your time and putting in the power level. It's all programmed in.
Now, by the way, I wanted to go back on this again. You said you have, there's 12 keys or 12 places to press here
Right.
on this instant action machine right here that shows us various different foods. Well, for example, to reheat a roll or a muffin, to reheat some vegetables, a cup of vegetables, to reheat a casserole, reheat a dinner plate, frozen veggies, a hamburger.
Frozen veggies.
That's
Some of
just
these
fabulous.
are reheating because that's a primary function of a microwave.
Sure.
But some of them, like frozen vegetables, I cook frozen vegetables in my microwave all the time. I do it right in the box, and you just stick it in there. That's 10 ounces, and that's what most of the packages are. You just touch that. It's pre-programmed, and it just automatically cooks. Here's defrost ground meat. Okay, our defrosting feature, we have defrost settings, defrost chicken pieces, but we also have express defrost. That means it actually takes that food, starts out at a medium high, goes to a medium, and then to a medium low to kind of break down the power level so you don't get the cooking on the outside.
Sure, yeah, that happens a lot. I've seen
Right,
that
and then
happen.
it'll stop halfway through. If I put 10 minutes express defrost, it will stop at 5 minutes so that I can come back and check it, and I might want to cover the legs or wings with a little piece of aluminum foil. That's a technique known as shielding, and it's right in the cookbook that comes with the oven. This is the most popular size. It's the most popular features, and it's a super price.
Well, again, regularly priced at $280. Tonight it's $197.33. Now, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of them. It's got a wood-grained exterior, very good-looking exterior. And by the way, the smell of nachos is permeating the stage right now.
We're done.
We're done?
Look at those nachos.
Oh, my, isn't that just fabulous?
Look at that.
Didn't do a darn thing other than just put it inside and enjoy. Isn't that fabulous? That is the Sharp mid-size microwave oven, item K895. Well, I want to thank you very much, Patty. That was terrific.
Thank you, Steve.
Appreciate your help.
Thank you.